He is a good tournament crusher. Also mixes it up on the PLO street, so he's a player to look out for today in the 5 seat wearing that white ball cap.
Good morning to you, Boston Jimmy.
Good morning. I mean, he means good afternoon.
Well, he's out west.
It's 12:01.
It is. It's 1:01. It's 2 hours difference where he is.
Yeah.
Queen Jack 9.
Nice flop for Neeme.
Bam.
Decent flop for Mark and Chips with the jack and the open ender. So hand number 2 seems like it's going to be a good one here. Neeme even has the redraw.
For the straight flush.
And he's not going to slow play anything. Goes for $200 into 5. I might have trapped a little bit smashing this board so heavy, but Neeme's going to go for it right away. And Mark's going nowhere with the jack and the open ender. Stacks are only about 2K effective, so this could be a full double up.
He's raising.
He's
Neeme. Raising. He says, I'm still on fire, guys.
Now, if you're Andrew, you definitely just smooth call the 625. You take your time a little bit. You smooth call the 625, and then you get all the chips on the turn. And that's got to ring some alarm bells for Mark and Chips, but he's not afraid. He usually goes for it. Ooh. He does not connect, and now it's not a straight for Neeme. It's a flush, even better.
Even better.
Mark and Chips eyeing up all in.
Oh, my goodness.
And a snap there from Neeme. If you have it, you have it. King high flush is good. Mark and Chips drawing dead. So the heater's over, right? It's our time for the lodge, apparently, as the owners say. What do you think?
He's got to lose more than 2,000 for it to be over.
Okay.
He won 26,000 yesterday.
Fair enough. Full double up there for Neeme. Now he's got 4,000 in his stack. All players can match that if they so choose.
Triple sevens again with the pocket pair. 697, so close to 700 in chat. Let's get to 700.
What is this? Is that the cruise?
Yeah, I went on the Disney cruise the past week.
Wish or which
Oh, did you? Yeah, I've done that. It's great.
How was it?
Really I enjoyed it.
Mike Sisto, we got it. We're going to increase the mic level.
It's a good
Down
family
to Florida, right? To the Bahamas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Caribbean. Yeah.
4 nights or how many did you do?
I think 3 nights, 4 days.
We literally were like looking at booking right after Christmas just to go during.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I got this cool shirt from it.
Neeme's going to 4-bet the ace-queen.
All inclusive.
Has Mark and Chips dominated. Triple sevens out of there with the crabs. And these two already battled once already this stream, and it looks like round 2 and hand number 13.
I want 8 hours sleep.
When you would drop, where did y'all go? Like, what did y'all do? Like on the
Iron Mike Brady joins the
Hello,
chat.
Mike Brady.
Fresh off of his wedding weekend. So let's all give a congratulations to him, chat.
The Disney Island was really cool. Like, I kayaked with my father-in-law.
Was that you clapping or is it me?
Yeah.
Both of us.
I mean, kayaking, like, I really enjoyed kayaking.
And Mike Brady.
So my father-in-law got to do that.
Hitched.
That's pretty cool.
Mr. Mike Brady. Mr. and Mrs. Brady.
On the beach. The thing that sucks is like I'm in a sobriety bet this month, so I didn't get to drink. But if I did, there was like a lot of good options.
10-7-6 Rainbow.
Because there was like really cool bars where you could just meet random people.
Neeme way out in front.
Like random
Dominating
dads were
with the ace
at the
queen.
bar, clearly looking for other people to
Trying to
drink.
get away from my kids right now.
Yeah. There was a ton of people like that. There's a daycare, so obviously if you're, I don't know how old your daughter is.
She's 17. I'm just
Oh, yeah,
messing with you. I'm messing with you. Yeah, I do have one 17.
Oh yeah.
Take her to the daycare.
Yeah. Well, there's a teenage thing. I mean,
They have like probably like a
Ace connects on the turn, and it also gives the flush draw and Broadway draw to Mark. So the card that everybody wanted here falls, and Mark is reaching for a wager.
yeah.
So that's what we're thinking. It'd be a good age for her to go.
Yeah.
And the other ones would have fun.
It's a really good font. So pretty much like for me, I have a newborn kid. Well, I guess he's an infant now. He's 6.5 months. And I felt like time was just passing so fast. I was telling my wife, like, I just want to do more stuff with him, you know what I mean? And she was like, all right, Disney cruise. I'm like, all right, cool.
Was
it was very enjoyable.
inexpensive? I mean,
My
or do
wife
you
takes care
know?
of all that. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't have no idea how much it costs. She just takes care of all that.
Dirty Randy, welcome.
Jaywin's wife just takes care of all the bills there. Jaywin wins the money at the table, and he says, here, honey, let's book a Disney cruise.
Yep.
Check mark for Neeme.
Yeah.
More than you would think.
Yeah.
Facing a 1,100 wager here, and he's going to have to call
She's, like,
this
very
off.
financially conscious, so
He's not
I
folding.
gotta
He's going to make
imagine
the call.
it's within acceptable range.
They gave me the first quote.
Not raising, there are straights out there, 8-9. Now the trip 10s get in there, but he knows how active Mark can be. Aces and queens here, too good to lay down.
See how I can fold here.
Yeah.
With $40,000 in your pillow.
I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
Mark saying, that's not really what I wanted to hear. Good call there, Mr. Neeme.
So what was working yesterday for Mark and Chips isn't necessarily working today.
Never jamming there with the nut flush, always drawing there. Yes, indeed, RL. Wow. For real, my
2 1/4 from
chest hurts. I
Neeme.
need to do some breathing exercises after that one.
You're getting old.
Did they teach you any breathing exercises at the poker hospital?
No.
Because when you just rip your 5-3 offsuit, it's a quick death, right? It's just like off with your head. No heartbeat, just dead.
10K flip.
Whew.
Yeah, what do you do?
3 betting, 225 here. On to the next hand. 25 hands in, and we have action today.
Flip or
We're going to see some massive pots before the night is over.
Queen for
Or
beat
I'm
done.
dead completely. I was worried about the latter.
Gutty to
And I was
Broadway.
whatever.
for Andrew.
If he's blocking the A diamonds.
Andrew fires again.
How much is it?
Yeah, like a
Beat done
nine,
not going
nine,
anywhere.
9-5 of diamonds. I'm just fucking dead. 6-high flush.
Jaywin talking about that hand.
Lying. I'm scared as fuck.
Like 20 times up,
Yeah.
20 times the pot.
I'm good.
I'm pretty sure he got an ace diamond.
He said he got ace diamond with a pair.
He said top.
True story.
He didn't say
I
top
think he
pair.
said ace 3, right? Bottom pair, no flush draw.
He didn't say which pair.
He said, yeah, one pair, no flush draw.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah.
said, yeah. Whatever that low card was.
You can limit under the gun, so
Here comes the bet from Andrew.
I don't know.
Still firing. This time 580.
On everywhere.
Ace nine. If I got 5K, I gotta go with 2-6. 2-6 suited.
Sign of weakness.
580 is called. Check mark for B done with top pair. Neeme with ace high here. Holding the ace of clubs.
Is there any combination of?
He is blocking some straights with the 10.
2-6. No. 4 or 5.
5-4, 5-4.
The range he won't
it.
win.
But is that enough to go for it? It is. So Neeme's going to reach.
I really would be the one combination of flush.
Applying pressure to be done. Was a little over half pot, I believe. Just about half pot. 1050. I think B done will end up making this call, even though diamonds do get in there too, and Neeme does have the 10 of diamonds, so blocking some combinations of flushes for B done. Can B done pick it off with the pair of queens?
You got it.
Makes the call.
Good call from
Good effort there from Neeme, but it doesn't work. B done takes his time and makes the correct call.
I predict he defends.
Checking my phone.
I predict he defends.
All day.
Maybe you guys chance to
I
pay
sell,
them.
but I'm also partners in the company. But you know, if I miss a call, I may miss a big job, so I have to keep checking it. That's the only problem with it being over there. You know,
One of my biggest investors, he had a heavy equipment company for rent. He sold out. It was full.
A lot at stake.
He has a $50 million house in Aspen.
yeah, he did well.
2 pair aces up for Jaywin.
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
All right, here's the hand. This will do it.
Or like so, or steel.
We will decide the stand-up game right here.
You said you do mostly real estate?
Neeme way behind. Fires out 175.
Jaywin going nowhere.
Like apartment?
Gonna need some more diamonds or an overcard here to these jacks.
Business partner.
It's over. As long as Jaywin stays in.
What will Andrew make it here? Will he just wave the white flag, taking his time, trying to decide? Reaching. That's not enough.
Yeah, no, we had a couple thousand apartments at one point, 100 staff.
Oh, wow.
And thankfully,
Most of your stuff at that point, most of them are like repair. And
$500 here. Jaywin not going to be folding for that price.
80s B class value add.
And now we have about 2,000 in the middle. Drawing dead. Doesn't matter what comes. Will Neeme pull the trigger here on a massive bluff?
Do it again, get it at the bottom.
Or pay the tax to the entire table?
Let the smoke clear. And
Many have lost thousands to win hundreds in this game.
Yeah, right. So it's expensive.
Will Andrew shut it down here?
it's never ending.
The answer's no.
In college.
Yo,
Man, you started young, weren't you?
1,100.
First got on a
Jaywin hates it. He's going to pay it off, though. He does this dance. He's not folding. He's not folding, Rick.
Me and my wife, youngest, when we had previous, you know, now we have a blended. But we have one 7-year-old girl.
Diamonds miss.
She runs
Unlikely that he has an ace. He could have a jack with a superior kicker, but Jaywin's going to pay it to see it. He's not folding, Rick.
It's like, I know, I mean,
Makes the call, puts his head down.
You got it.
And Andrew Neeme is the last one standing. Valiant effort
Max Payne.
by Andrew.
20 years ago, Rick. What were you doing 20 years ago?
20 years ago. He's living here in Austin.
I was not.
That was. I was working for the San Antonio Spurs.
Mark and chip 3 bets to 355. Ace-9 offsuit. The Snowman. As we are approaching winter. Winter is coming. Like they say on that TV show that everybody watches. You know that show, right?
Neeme with the Snowman just calls. Andrew Neeme.
TM looking at perhaps to squeeze, but he lays it down. 777s with the crabs. He's getting a price to go set money, but he's not interested in making that call. I have a strange feeling that we're going to see a 3 on this flop.
2 out of 3 again. We're getting
No
close.
3.
We're getting close.
754. The overpair for Mr. Neeme.
But the optimist will say
6
we're
would
getting close.
also give him a straight. And the flopped straight for Kyle.
450. Flop the joint. Kyle back in gear after a couple hands where he got the worst of it.
Makes the call. Marking chips with overs. And he's thinking about sticking around. Nope, queen off the cards.
Tread wisely, Mr. Neeme. And Mark's thinking, oh, I folded too soon, but he,
Kyle,
in fact,
Kyle even has the redraw with the hearts. Mr. Neeme slowing down on the ace of hearts on the turn, but Kyle needs to build. And He's going to go for just over half pot. I like the size.
Four bets, 12.50.
Neeme doesn't look too interested based off of his body language. He only has about 4,000 behind. Knows that likely he'll be facing a river jam here if he just flats and makes the call. Pair of eights not the worst on this board, and he still has outs. He makes the call. Only 27.85. Going to be a snap check here from Neeme. And the jam will come from Kyle, and Andrew will be folding.
Who's all in?
All in.
Should be a quick fold from Andrew. No hearts in Andrew's hand. So he is beating busted heart draws, but the ace and the jack are pretty scary. And he is also blocking the flop straight, but sometimes blockers don't mean a damn thing, Rick, when your opponents just have it anyways. Neeme doesn't like it. He put in about half of his stack though already into this pot, but carving out his chips, doing a little inventory, seeing how much he has behind. But he's really not beating much. Beating some open-enders that might have gotten frisky and just decide to triple barrel. So he is beating some random 6Xs. Beating busted hearts. But he's losing to plenty. So a tough spot here for Andrew. Let's hope all the Neeme fans here in chat that he can make the correct laydown.
Got something good? About to set? Sets are good.
Sets are good hands. Those usually win, Rick.
E7 is good.
6-8 is good.
Sets of sevens are pretty good.
No, I'm not even know.
Andrew trying to get a read from his opponent who's not interested in a conversation. Andrew makes the call here. He's going to be quite surprised to see the 8-6. Not even considering 8-6, of course. When you're holding 2 8s of your own, it's not even feasible that your opponent could have it. If sets are good, straights are better.
Makes the call.
Straight. Good hand.
What the redraw, the turn.
Putting Kyle on a busted draw there.
Cumulative winnings, Kyle up 7,500. Wow.
$25.
Big hand against Andrew Neeme. Vaults him to the lead there.
I wonder where that princess of VPIP is currently. Probably working. She's not here. Who are you saying hi to?
I'm just wanting her. I want her to come and into chat.
Seven re-raises to 210. 8 volts. 1 volt.
Jack 10 suited for market chips. Pocket queens for Andrew on the button. 3 bets to 210. And Mark will make the call. So these two battling once again side by side.
Yep.
Set for Neeme.
And there she is.
All clubs, though, on the flop. Quick call from Mark and Chips.
Yeah, Mark doesn't waste much time. He is speedy.
Meaningless 5 of diamonds.
$400?
400 now is the bet.
And that's going to get Mark's attention.
Call.
Still makes the call.
10 here would be disastrous for Mark and
And
Chips.
Kia has answered the bat call, the signal. She's gotten word and has reported to chat. 3 of diamonds on the river. Check mark for Mr. Neeme. Set of queens good. And it's time to go for some more value here. He's taking his time. I think he's going to go rather large here.
And that's 1,200.
Snap call from Mark and Chips.
And Andrew Neeme cuts into his losses.
Wow.